Why are you talking bad about one of the greatest Bengals wide receivers ever?
Because he's a horrible announcer. That's why. I can't stand the sound of his voice. I love
I'm
Mike
surprised.
Tirico.
I'm
Mike
surprised
Tirico's
by
good.
you. He's one of you guys is like one of you guys' best wide
No.
receivers ever.
He's horrible as an announcer. I didn't watch the Bengals growing up when he was a receiver.
Well, as a receiver, he's probably you guys top 5.
Nah, bro. We got Don Beebe.
Nah.
Who else?
Yeah, he was not a receiver.
He was there. No, Steve
He was a
Tasker.
special teams gunner.
That's Steve Tasker. Don Beebe was a receiver.
That's another one. Well, no, he didn't catch very much.
Yeah, Beebe was a receiver, number 82. We'll get to him when we get to 82.
It wasn't
Steve Tasker
near
was the special teams guy.
Collinsworth is one of you guys' top guys.
Nah, I won't put him on.
Yeah. You got like Steve Largent.
Yeah, he's up
there. Steve Largent. Then it probably goes to maybe Jordy Nelson.
Yeah, that's a big drop or a big gap in between.
Yeah, probably Collinsworth is next.
Ed McCaffrey's got to be in there. He's got to be there.
Yeah, I guess he should be up there. He was more of a possession guy or whatever, but
still,
he's probably up there too.
Cooper Kupp's got to be there. We got Kupp,
not yet.
Edelman.
He's still no. Those guys' careers are not. They don't have the numbers of a Collinsworth or Steve Largent.
Wes Welker's got to have more catches than all of them.
Yeah, Wes Welker's probably up there. Yeah, he's probably in the top 5 with you guys.
He's got to be.
Yeah. You guys got a nice top. You guys got a top 5. If that's what you're working with, it's kind of mediocre. But
bro, we got Hunter Renfrow, Braxton Berrios.
No.
We got Justin Watson, who's coming up on the Chiefs right now. I'm not sure he's a tight end or a receiver or not.
He's a receiver.
Him and Noah Gray, I get confused. So I don't know.
He's a receiver, but no, he's not up there with those guys.
All right, let me see here. All right.
Yeah.
Number 25. You ready?
Yeah.
Eric Decker.
25 what?
Top 25.
They have a list?
Caucasian wide receivers.
Somebody put a list together.
I'm looking at it right now.
Really? I'm impressed.
Eric Decker, number 25.
All right.
Career stats: 3,000 receiving yards.
Nice wife.
222 receptions, 33 touchdowns.
All right.
Eric Decker is number 25. Brandon Stokley, number 24.
Oh, Colts legend.
5,300 receiving yards, 397 receptions, 39 TDs.
Okay.
Number 23, Jordy Nelson.
Dang, 23?
4,600 receiving yards, 300 receptions, 36 TDs.
Why did I feel like Jordy Nelson dominated for a couple of years?
He did.
Not with 4,600 yards.
Bro, you ready for this guy?
Oh.
Joe Jurevicius.
Oh.
Bro, Giants, Buccaneers, Seattle, the Browns, 323 receptions, 4,100 yards, 29 TDs. Joe Jurevicius. I remember that guy.
Oh, wow.
Super Bowl.
I remember Joe Jurevicius. Yeah.
Ricky Proehl.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Proehl.
I forgot about Ricky. Ricky was all right.
670 receptions, 8,800 yards, 54 TDs.
Oh, all right. I didn't have him up there. I'm sorry, Ricky.
Bill Schroeder.
Who?
Bill Schroeder. Played for Green Bay for a little bit. 94 to 2004, 10 years, 304 receptions, 4,500 receiving yards, 28 touchdowns.
2004?
From 1994 to 2004. Bill Schroeder, career mark 1999 was where he got his best season. Steve Watson, 79 to 87 with the Broncos. 6,100 receiving yards, 36 TDs, one-time Pro Bowl selection.
Steve Watson. Never heard of him. And that's saying something.
Pat Tilley, 76 to 86 with the St. Louis Cardinals.
Man.
486 receptions, one Pro Bowl, 7,000 receiving yards.
Slept on a lot of you guys.
Oh, bro, how do we forget this guy? Wayne Corbett.
Wayne Corbett?
95 to 2005. 10 years with the Jets, 580 receptions, 7,300 yards, 41 TDs.
He averaged over 1,000 yards. All right.
Okay. Ed
All right.
McCaffrey's
Hofstra legend.
I remember that from that guy, as a matter of fact. Ed McCaffrey, number 16. 1 Pro Bowl, 7,400 yards, 55 TDs. Giants, 49ers, and Broncos.
He's good at making kids.
All right. Are you ready for this one?
Yep, let's go.
Are you sure?
Let's do it.
Dwight Clark.
He's a tight end.
That's why I asked if you're ready for it. Dwight Clark is on here. 79 to 87, 2-time Pro Bowl, 6,700 yards, 48 TDs. Now, if we're bringing in,
you can't bring in tight ends.
I'm going by the
list. Can't bring in tight ends. You guys have some good tight ends.
Top 25 pass catchers, we'll say, even though I wrote in receiver.
I mean, he's gonna start putting Mike Dick in there. Like, where are we going with this?
We got a guy from 1952 to 1963, Billy Howton. 4-time Pro Bowl selection.
Damn.
8,500 yards, 61 touchdowns. Played for the Packers, Browns, and Cowboys.
Oh, Billy. Not familiar with your game, Billy.
We're going back to the Wayback Machine. Mac Speedie, number 13. Mac Speedie, 46 to 52, Cleveland Browns. 2-time Pro Bowl selection, 5,600 receiving yards, 33 TDs. Mac Speedie.
I played with a couple Maxes in my life. I mean, Maxes are pretty good.
Hugh Taylor, number 12. Hugh Taylor, 47 to 54 for the Redskins. 2-time Pro Bowl, 5,200 yards, 58 touchdowns.
All right. Game was different back then.
Number 11, Cincinnati Bengal receiver, 81 to 88. Number 11.
11?
Number 11. 3 Pro Bowls, 6,700 yards, 417 receptions, Mr. Chris Collinsworth.
11?
Number
Y'all
11.
Got 10 more better than Chris Collinsworth?
We're going to find out. A mismatch standing at 6'5" for any DB to go against. Chris Collinsworth was dominant in his era.
There he was.
According to this thing here. All right, top 10. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Wayback Machine as well. Leroy Hirsch. 46 to 57, the Chicago Rockets, the Los Angeles Rams.
You could have said Leroy Jenkins. All right. Never heard of Leroy Hirsch.
3-time Pro Bowl, 7,000 yards, 60 TDs.
Chicago Rockets.
Billy Wilson, 51 to 60, 49ers, 6-time Pro Bowl, 5,900 yards, 49 TDs.
These people they're not better than Chris Collinsworth.
Number 8, Wesley Welker. He is number 8, 5-time Pro Bowl, 9,300 yards, 841 receptions. Wes Welker.
Okay.
Number 7, Del Schaffner. Rams and Giants, 57 to 67, 5-time Pro Bowl, 6,400 yards, 51 touchdowns. Del Schaffner. Number 6, you should know this guy.
A lot of these guys playing when only you guys were playing.
Now listen, I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm saying I probably forgot this guy because his name doesn't strike me as Caucasian. Baltimore Colts, 55 to 67, 6-time Pro Bowl, 9,200 yards, 68 TDs. Raymond Berry.
Can't argue with Raymond Berry.
Fred Biletnikoff, number 5.
Oh, forgot about Fred.
He might be the best.
I forgot about Fred.
65 to 78 with the Raiders. 6-time Pro Bowl, 8,900 yards, 76 TDs. Fred Biletnikoff, number 5 top Caucasian receiver of all time.
Wow, this top 5 better be serious.
Well,
because
number 4,
Fred Biletnikoff. Whew.
Number 4 is Harlan Hill, 54 to 62. Bears, Steelers, Lions. 3-time Pro Bowl, 4,700 yards, 40 TDs. Harlan Hill, number 4 of the Caucasian pass catchers.
All right. Well, there were only Caucasians playing when he was.
Number 3, Steve Largent.
Can't go wrong with Steve Largent. He was my number 1.
7-time Pro Bowl, 13,000 yards, 100 touchdowns. The first, we have triple-digit TDs. The first with 10+ thousand receiving yards.
He should be number 1. I need to see who these top 2 are.
Number 2, Lance Allworth.
Oh, Chargers
and Cowboys, 62 to 72, 7-time Pro Bowl, 10,200 yards, 85 TDs. Number 1, you ready?
I need to hear it.
We're going all the way back now.
Oh gosh, come on.
Don Hutson, excuse me.
Don Hutson.
35 to 45.
He was the only. There was only Caucasians playing when he was playing. Trust me.
Don Hutson, 4-time Pro Bowl, 79, 91 with the yards, 99 touchdowns. So listen,
we should condense this list to the receivers that were not playing against Caucasian DBs.
That's gonna.
And then I think
I imagine that list is out there somewhere.
Yeah, this list should be a lot. It should condense it. If you played against Caucasian DBs, also, it doesn't. We're not going to put you on this list.
I'm looking here. I'm with you with Dwight Clark.
So I'm going to go with Lance. I'm going to go with Big Lance, Charger Lance, and I'm going to go with Steve Largent at 2. So then we'll go to Wesley Welker at 3, and then Chris Collinsworth at 4.
No Biletnikoff?
Yeah, Biletnikoff at 4.
Okay.
Forget about that. And then because I think he played for a black team, so I thought I keep thinking he was one of us. So
gotcha.
And then Chris Collinsworth at 5. And I think that's a good list.
Okay, I'll take that. Because I'm looking here, I'm with you that Dwight Clark's a tight end. Because you got Gronk, you got Kelsey, you got Dallas Clark, you got guys like that.
You guys got some tight ends.
They're tight ends. I'm with you. So how Clark got on his list, I'm not entirely sure. But that's the top 25 white best receivers. Top 25.
All right. Applause. Applause for the list.
Interesting. The internet wins again.
I just created my own list from that list, though. I'm telling you.
Good list.
If you played against Caucasian DBs, you get X'd off the list.